Duelist-Pugz here, bringing you another DESPIA deck profile. Yes, I do know I have 3 deck profiles on this channel, but I just personally love this deck. It's fun, it's consistent, and your opponents, until it actually becomes meta with the new structure deck coming out next month, not a lot of my opponents know how to deal with it properly. They keep trying to banish things that I've used as fusion material, yet they will still resolve, no matter where their location is. I will show you some of the new cards I've added. You'll see some cards that I have taken out through my last deck profile. And so far, pretty much until the structure deck drops, I'm actually happy with this deck. There's obviously a lot of things in the structure deck that I would love to add. One of them desperately would be the Albaz Dark Fusion over anything else. Yes, I know that Despia, or the branded fusion, and the Albaz Fusion Dark Dragon, ugh. But there's times where I've noticed I have Albaz in hand and Jester or any dark somebody in hand, but I cannot advance my plays. I believe with that one card can definitely help unbreak this deck in awkward games and awkward scenarios. Without further ado, let me show you guys the deck profile. Things never change. You need triple Jesters. For people who actually want to play this deck, it is going to be more expensive now, because so far with the structure deck right around the corner, he is sitting at 100. I believe over time he may drop down to 80, but no lower than that. Now if he hovers at 100, then maybe 110 I would say would be his maximum. Keeping it true, we have Triple Tragedy, the best searcher, pretty much just Fool's Burial, just fusion him off. He always goes off. And then the secondary effect will banish himself to set any branded spell or trap, which for some reason, everyone always wants to get him out of the graveyard. I don't know why, but even when all my graveyard is just mostly nothing but even though everything in my graveyard could be like non-branded spells or traps or screen, pretty much for some reason everyone's just eager to get him out. Same with Jester. I can understand Jester, but it is what it is. I have cut down Dramaturge down to 1. I kept Ad at 1, and I'm still playing Comedy at 1. I like Comedy. I think Comedy is good for this deck, at least for the Albaz variant, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on. If you guys don't like it, I would recommend at least play one of him. He's searchable. If you have him in grave, if something happened, he tributes any of the Albaz dragons for cost, and then during end phase you will get Albaz from deck, and then you can threaten their board with a polymerization. I played double Ecclesios with double Albaz. It is funny though, pretty much at my locals for like a good month, they would see this, they would think I'm playing Sword Souls, and then I would tribute to bring Albaz, and they'll always catch them by a loop, because then they would have to read my card, trying to argue with me. I find it funny, and I play one dragon. Or I do play the Fight for package, so double chain, and the new thing I'm adding, I'm playing the DPE engine. Sucks that pretty much the fusions got semi-limited to 2. I have a feeling in the future they may get the Des- uh, Destiny Fusion may just get banned, or if it gets hit by 1, I wouldn't even bother playing the engine anymore. It's with this deck and with Brandon Fusion coming out next month, it just wouldn't be worth it. For hand traps, I just play 2 DD Crow, 2 Ogre. Ogre's actually good in this format against specific things. DD Crow's always been good. At least even helps. It will count. It will help pretty much stun the Punk engine, so they can't advance their plays, and now they would have to go into their main combo. Triple opening, you need in this deck. Triple poly, super poly, again, need in this deck. Pretty much is always fun as hell. Breaking your opponent's board, mostly if they leave a DPE on board, all you have to do is go opening, bring out a any Despia, then pretty much just still in draw phase, super poly, boom boom, you got rid of 2 issues. And then this is the new tech that I decided to add in. Blizzard. The main reason why I play Blizzard, at least for going first, it's really good at stopping the Brave engine before they even have a chance to pop off. I haven't had the recording, but the recording got corrupted, so you have to take my word with it or not. It's up to you. But since Ash can't really stop that engine too well, Blizzard's the next best thing. You go activate Blizzard, target their normal spell, negate it, it goes to the grave, and then adds to hand. And for that turn, you won't have to deal with the Brave engine. So come your rotation, you should be able to at least put either more negates or just bulldoze over them. Still playing double field spell. I think 2 is a good ratio. I don't agree with people who only play 1 of it. I like having backups. 2 red. Two patchwork with 2 polys, and then as expected, double destiny. And then now for my 1-ofs, Foolish Burial, self-explanatory. I am experimenting with Brandon White. I think it's a decent card. Definitely a card that I can cut out in the future once the new structure deck. Like, there's already a list of cards that I know I can cut out in this list alone. Bond, I'm keeping Bond in. It recycles your Albaz, so it brings your Albaz back from either grave or banish, and you can spell summon it from hand. But you mostly want to bring it back from banish when you activate it. So you would bring back Albaz. You can use Albaz effect just to super poly again, or just keep him on the field and just fusion him off, making any of his other dragons. And I play 1 Scream. Scream's really good for, like, I've had a game where I activated DPE, popped him, then my opponent tries to DD Crow my DPE. I was like, okay, cool. He didn't have much. He couldn't get past my board with I think I had the Burn Dragon, and then I used red to immediately tap out Burn Dragon into the one that drops attack points down to 0, and then during end phase, I activated Scream, brought back DPE. It's just really good. Now for the extra deck, still mostly the same, with 1 or 2 cards different. Triple Burn Dragon. Love him. Play 2 and then play 1. Still don't know how to pronounce the names. One that drops things down to 0, and then the big boy. Sometimes he I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes he comes up, sometimes he doesn't. But when he does come up, you know you have game on board. I play double the branded dragon with double titan, and then I play one of each, one glory and one iron dash. Come structure deck, I can easily take out this, won't miss him. He doesn't really come up too often, and when he does, it's just doesn't feel like a whole lot. The popping's cool, but every time that I've summoned him, it's at best he destroys one card. I've never had a game where he would able to at least take out 2 or 3, but that's how I feel. I don't like him. He's cool ideally, but not for me. One starving. Guardian Chimera. Oh boy, is he amazing. Knowing that you can just easily, if you have at least 2 cards on field, no cards in hand, but you have red set, activate red, grab a Despia, fusion, like, let's just say in this case, I don't know, either Dramaturge or add, bring those to your hand, then fusion summon, you can easily go into a pop 2 draw 1 or pop 1 draw 2. On your opponent's turn, that's amazing. And then DPE. But yeah, sorry for the lack of videos. It's just I've been waiting for the structure deck to really upload anything, just because I've been more excited for that. I've also been working on other decks. You can kind of see now I have a little bit of everything everywhere. I build a lot on my downtime. I like to build decks, both competitively and casually. Just build decks. I have fun with them. If you guys want to see what decks I'm working on, please let me know. Any casual decks I may have, I can show you what I have at the moment. A lot of decks is here and there, but please just let me know what you guys want to see. Alright, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.